Hey, all you bonsai enthusiasts. I'm relatively new to this hobby, if you want to call it that. I couldn't find any real good YouTube videos or not that good of information on how to make a cold storage. I know there's big, huge ones that people have on the outside of their house. This is my rendition of mine this year. This is a 4x6 by probably about 4 foot tall enclosure that I have in my garage connected to my house. Um, Last year I put my bonsais in the garden and they got demolished from deer, mice, whatever, because I didn't have it set up right. Very unfortunate. So this is what I came up with. Now I live in Woodbury, Minnesota. So if you're familiar with the area, it gets very cold. Um, so this is what I did. This is the corner of my garage. That's my house inside there, the back of it. That's the outside wall there. So, got a few things going on now. I have a light in there right now just for demonstration. Up on top right here is a digital um, thermostat, I guess is what you want to call it. I got that on eBay for relatively cheap. Inside the unit down below, I got this little tiny heater, because that's all you need, as far as I can tell so far, to keep it right around 37 degrees, is what I was told by several bonsai masters. Along with that, this sensor, or this thermostat, has a sensor that drops down right down in the center. It hangs down here, and I'm going to pull this out right now because I have to get it cold. I'm just going to pull this out right now because it's pretty cold right now, so I want it to sense the outside cold air. And it's going to go down to about 36 degrees, and then it's going to flip that heater on down there. So I'm just going to leave this out for a second while I show you the rest of it. As you can see, it's dropping right now. Along with that, I have a, everybody says to put a fan in the cold storage box you got to prevent mold. So what I did for that is I took a 12-volt computer fan. I figured I'd save on energy, so that's only a 12-volt. That runs up here too into the power supply. I got it up high and I got it kind of kicked at an angle, so heat rises, so I want to push that hot air down the best I can to the bottom. Back there is where I have a digital thermostat, so I can tell exactly what's happening inside here inside my house. I got my bonsai secured in here. Once again, I'm a rookie, so don't judge my bonsais. They're just small trees right now. But you know what? We'll make it good someday. So, my thermostat is dropping right now. I'm going to show you the door that I made to close this. We got to get this baby cooling down here so I can see that once this thermostat kicks down to about 36, it'll flip on. So the reason why I have that is because your general, even a small little heater like this, only goes down to 50 degrees. So you need it colder. You need it down to about 37. So this baby goes all the way down to like 1 degree. And you got to make sure that you get the one for Fahrenheit if that's what you're familiar with, because there is a Celsius one, but I went with Fahrenheit. So it's going to go down to about 36, and then it's going to bump. It's going to keep going up until about 38.6 right now, and then it'll shut off. So we're going to try to get this thing to cool off right now. What else can I say? Oh, so I have mothballs in there because the mice don't like that. I got some traps all the way around because I'm so paranoid. because last year a lot of my bonsais, my Japanese maple, all there was left was a pot. So that was very, very sad. But anyways, I got a shelf in there in case I needed it. The shelf is tipped for any excess water to run off, and there's holes in it too. So 1.5-inch holes, I figure, to keep the air movement in there. Once this thing goes down, it's going to be kicking on here pretty soon. And it's amazing how... Oh, so there it just flipped on right now. So 36.6 is when it flips on. So right now, down inside here, I got my heater down there. And I got it in a ceramic pot just for safety reasons so it doesn't tip over or whatever. But that thing's on right now. So, this is how kind of fast this baby will heat up. I'm going to demonstrate this real quick. Throw my light off. So I'm going to put the probe back in there. And what I have on my door is I have these magnets, just a simple magnet. I have 3 of them. And then up top here, I just have a simple piece of metal. There's a hinge that I have in here that you can see on the outside, and you'll see that when I shut it. So we're at 36.5 right now. The heater's going. We're going to shut this. Too much crap in here. So it shuts with the magnet. There's the hinge on the outside. I had some backer board that I put on there for the hinge. So we're at 36.8 right now. So I'm just going to plug this 12 volt fan in right now. And fan's running. And once that fan moves that hot air from the top down, it goes pretty quick. Up to 38.6, I think it is what it is. And you can set all the variables with this thermostat. It's pretty cool. And it's digital. It's a done deal. I can walk away from this thing, come here and water it once a week. 12 volt fan to save electricity. So, in the dead of winter, if that little heater doesn't keep up, I can always go to a different one. That's a 200 watt. So 38, we're going for 38.6, I think is what I have it set at. And then you'll see the heat light turn off. Oh, yep, 38.6, 38.7, so it just turned off. And maybe I can get a better look at this. I think it's, go to the English side maybe. Anyways, I believe it's a 200 watt. So, oh yeah, it's right in the front there. So, that did it right now. Right now it's, 30, it's probably 29 degrees here in Minnesota right now. So, once it gets super cold, if it doesn't keep up with it, then we'll have to go to plan B. But, anyways, just wanted to show you what I had going on for a cold storage, I guess is what we're calling it here, for Minnesota conditions. To keep the rodents away and have a nice little container for your plants. The top opens like I showed you, so I can get in there and water it. I thought that was kind of a nifty idea with the hinge. And once again, I'm not a super professional. I'm just I'm a rookie at this, but I wanted to try to find some good way to save my plants so they don't get destroyed. Can open that up. That's my little hinge. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the spring. See if what happens. Have a good one.